Hi, friends. One of the things that's important to know about Mormonism is the way it weaves marriage together with their ultimate eternal destination. Mormons believe they have to be married to reach exaltation, the highest level of heaven. In order to do this, worthy Mormons must be sealed in the temple where they believe that they can be married for both time and for eternity. Now, some might think that eternal marriage would actually mean more love, but in reality, it creates a great deal of stress for LDS women in particular. In Mormonism, your husband must call you out of the grave with the secret name given in the temple. If he doesn't, you won't reach that highest level of heaven. And so in this way, her eternal destination is dependent upon her husband. Those LDS women who hope to attain exaltation can expect to be perpetually pregnant. It is their duty to populate a pre-existence for another planet. You can imagine the idea of eternal pregnancy would also be a burden for many LDS women. Inseparably tying your eternal destination to marriage can also cut the other way. Doubts about Mormonism could potentially threaten your marriage. If one spouse leaves Mormonism, the other stays, it often results in divorce. The spouse who remains in Mormonism will instead look to marry another faithful Mormon so that they can still reach exaltation. This has huge implications for searching souls who are still trapped within Mormonism. Some will share with us that they no longer believe Mormonism, but that they're terrified to tell their spouse for fear of the conflict it could bring to their marriage. Many suffer silently. Some finally share their doubts, and then the other is so relieved because they've been having those same doubts but didn't feel they could share them. Still others will share with us they don't believe Mormonism is true, but they continue to go through the motions because they don't want to jeopardize their marriage. Imagine not being able to share some of the deepest concerns you have with your own spouse. But perhaps the greatest tragedy of Mormonism twisting your eternal destination with marriage is that it focuses on the wrong love. You have to love your spouse. Why, your eternal destination depends on it. You see, it reinforces conditional love within Mormonism. You must continue on in that marriage to receive God's favor. The Apostle John wrote, "We love because he first loved us." Our love for others is empowered by God's no-strings-attached love for us. When searching souls come out of Mormonism into biblical Christianity, they don't love less, because now they know God's unconditional love. Many share with us through tears, "I never thought God could love me this much." And his love empowers them to love others even more. Jesus clearly taught in Luke 20:34 through 36 that there's no marriage in heaven. He gave us marriage now as a picture of what is to come. We were designed for intimate relationship, primarily with God. In heaven, we don't belong to any other than him. Marriage is a picture of the union between Christ and his people. And that's why the Bible speaks of a wedding feast in heaven. We, the church, are his bride. Christ is the bridegroom, and therefore all eternity will celebrate his perfect love. Mormonism touts eternal marriage as a selling point. In reality, it's a stress point. Weaving together your eternal destination with your marriage can lead Mormons at times to question both. The Bible doesn't tie marriage together with living with God. In fact, by separating those, we yearn for the true source of love found in Jesus alone. Help unravel marriage and eternity. Point Mormons to God's unconditional love for them in Jesus. And then watch as it renews their marriage here and gives them complete confidence of their eternal destination with God forever.